Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. It is time to access the DLC. There's a new side mission waiting for you atop Hotel Z. Head to the Hotel Z rooftop. Alright, I can do that. So, since I last saw you, I have gone through everything this game had to offer. I had done the Infinite ZA Royale 20 times to unlock Infinite Jacinth battles. I have finished all Mabel research, gotten the Shiny Charm. I have filled the decks completely. And I have even gotten a full living dex for all the Pokemon in this game, as well as a bunch of extras I hadn't filtered out yet. We are going to be continuing using the same kind of system that we did during the main game, which is every time I get to like a major battle, the team that we are using at that time is going to be retired. So I made up a list of all of my banned Pokemon, which is, quite frankly, alarmingly big. And as you can see, we've got plenty of legendaries and other powerful Pokemon that we can potentially use. So I guess let's head on into the DLC and see what we can do. I don't really know how to gauge what's going to count as a major battle. So we're just going to have our team with some legendaries in it for right now. And once we can start catching some new Pokemon, we'll start filling our team with some new ones. And we'll save some of the legendaries for as we progress. Would you be Quill? Why are you on the roof? An air of mystery makes for a compelling scene, don't you think? Please excuse the altitude and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ancha. Ancha, don't look now, but there's actually an incredibly dangerous Pokemon next to you. And this is Hoopa, the mischief Pokemon. That's disturbing. Piahaha! I've come to your hotel rooftop with a particular request. A request fit for Lumiose's renowned Team NZ. If you're willing to hear it, of course. Sure. How agreeable, thank you. Then without further ado, are you about to kidnap me? Help me make a delicious donut that will fill Hoopa with a great surge of power. Okay, you're not kidnapping me right now, it seems. Donuts of unworldly deliciousness. Okay, what do you need for your donuts? A donut? It sure is a cute request. I agree, but it's a bit odd. Why here at Hotel Z? Why not make one at home? Why is not important? She asked us for help, so we're gonna help. Oh, Urbain, it's good to see that you have not in any way matured. Also, I guess you're taking time off from running that company that you were put in charge of, huh? Truly showing that you're going to be an asset to them. Alright, so we've got to provide a space and find some ingredients. You got it. Donuts have to be fried in oil that's at least 350 degrees Fahrenheit. She'll need supervision. Oh, good point. That must be why she came to Team MZ for help. Does that really make sense to you? I still don't see why she couldn't ask her parents. Answer? Something on your mind? It's just that this hotel is different from the one I'm used to. Feels calmer. Well, calm is good for making donuts, right? No distractions. If you need a workspace, the kitchen and front desk are free. This space looks well cared for. It speaks highly of the people who use it. Shucks, if you say so. Oh wait, I just remembered I used up all our butter. Oh dear, butter is crucial to the recipe. And never fear. Hang tight for a bit, Ancha. I know a place that's got some really great butter. I'm gonna see if I can get us some. I'll head to the baker's stall in Magenta Sector 6. Meet me there, Quill. Have a pleasant trip. In the meantime, I'll prepare everything else we need to make that donut. All lend a hand. Bizarre as this request may be, we gave our word we'd help. Good luck with that butter, Quill. This is an action-packed start. I'm curious. Did the next season start, or... no, we're still in the Chestnut. It's running until the 17th. Okay, so that's running for another week. Alright, so we need butter. This incredibly important request. So let's see. Magenta Sector 7, which is here. I still could not tell you which sector of the city is which, to be honest. God, even this game looks so much more beautiful being played off of my computer monitor. Oh, damn, that is nice. So, it was Sector 7, right? No, Sector 6. Sector 6 is on the other side of the river. I do hope that this DLC gives us some other, like, movement tech. Even if it's just something as basic as being able to ascend straight vertically, it would really make getting to some of these areas a lot less of a hassle. Okay, baker's stall. Hello? The baker here should hook us up with some butter. Oh, hello, Urbain. After some Lumosian butter? You're in luck. I've got one pack left. All yours. I once helped the baker here out of a jam while I was out being my usual helpful self. Now she shares her ingredients with me sometimes. So, Team MZ knows the one place in town to get Lumiosian butter. You are a resourceful bunch. Grisham? And Tarragon? Since when do you two hang out? Well, kid, I got to thinking. We needed some new merch to keep the Kinetics happy. It's my brainchild for my grandchild. Canary bread. Her fans are gonna eat it up. Noel Grisham here has agreed to teach me the secrets of bread making as his apprentice. I never agreed to an apprenticeship, but I mustn't extinguish the passion of a budding baker. Unfortunately, this leaves us with a problem to be solved, doesn't it? Yep, this Lumiosian butter isn't big enough for the both of us. This calls for a 2-on-2 battle. Winners bring home the butter. Ooh, buddy, you really don't want to screw with me and my team. I am ridiculously powerful. Okay, God of Death. Do your thing. How about an Oblivion Wave? Oh, Floette! Would you mind being a dear, please? Unleash your ultimate power upon this fool, and crush them! with the power of 3,000 years of rage, and your night of ruin! Ow, you hurt the leg. How dare you? Well, that's fine. I'll just bring out Zygarde. Okay, Charizard Mega. So far, I've managed to basically say spoilerless for the entire DLC, other than just the official trailers that they've put out. Go ahead, guys. That's right. Hurt the Zygarde. Urbain, you really don't need to bother. I basically got this. Oh my god, guys. The tea this morning is refreshing, but not particularly great. I've been sitting in the mug since last night. So, there you go. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Ah. Now is time for the fun. Oh, well, never mind. No Mega, but at least Zygarde's in his complete form. Your teams make as fine a combination as quality beans and the perfect roast. Yes, that just figures from Team MZ's leader in the race. You're each a steely challenger. So long, Canary Bread. You were a beautiful dream for the Canatics and me. I suppose it's no surprise our teamwork was lacking. Tarragon doesn't even drink coffee. Sorry, but a deal's a deal. It's time for the finest butter in Kalos. I'll take that Lumiose butter, please. You sure are proud of yourself for getting butter. This will be good enough even for Ansha's standards. Tarragon, have a little butter, okay? You gotta make that Canary Bread. Naveen will be thrilled. You got it, kid. I'll make a masterpiece even Grisham's croissants can't hold a candle to. This apprentice is gonna outbake the master. I still haven't agreed to make you my apprentice. But if I'm to teach you, I expect no less than the finest of breads from you. One look at your scaffolding courses tells me that your drive to create burns white hot. So I'll teach you with a heat that's just as intense. Be warned. Works for me. Just wait. Your apprentice will rise to the occasion. Alright, the DLC is open. We have successfully fought someone with legendary godlike Pokemon for butter. I never would have expected those two to get along. Alright, I gotta go take care of some business at Quizartico. Could you bring Ansha this Lumiose butter? Thanks, Quill. Yes, Urbain, please leave. You can only make the situation worse. Some of the absolute best butter produced in Kalos region, highly sought after by the cooks of Lumiose. If you know, you know, makes for great donuts. I'll come meet up with you as soon as my work stuff is taken care of. Aw, man, it fully healed my Pokemon after that. Hold on, I see a shiny. Now I don't get to walk around with my super death mech. Oh, and a shiny. Oh, and a shiny. Alright, Mewtwo, why don't you come instead? Thanks, buddy. Alright, back we go. I think I ended up actually catching Mewtwo in the Master Ball. No, I actually held on to my Master Ball. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's adorable. How marvelously this turned out. Oh, welcome back, Quill. Welcome indeed to Ancha's Donuts. Great storefront. If you want to make a proper donut, the ambiance needs to be just right. Look, I buy that reasoning, but it's quite a lot if you only mean to cook here this once. You're getting concerned now, Naveen? You sure seemed eager to help us make all this. We gave our word that we'd help, that's all. Were you able to get your hands on that butter quill? I sure was. You showed Ancha the Lumiose butter. Goodness, Lumiose butter. I'm told it's some of the finest Kalos has to offer. If there's better butter to be had anywhere, I'd like to see it. That should be it, right? Now Ancha can go ahead and make that donut she wants. You poor misguided thing. My establishment's donuts are made to order. Didn't you realize? Which means my request entails a bit more work for you, Quill. I'd like you to choose a donut for us to make. Ooh, okay. Welcome, dear customer, to Ancha's Donuts. If you pick 3 berries, we'll make them into a lovely donut. Here, I've got some berries on me. 10 petras. Okay. We're not going to use any of my fancy berries for now. Excellent. We're all set for berries. Now order away. If you give Ancha 3 berries, she can make a donut for you. The kind of donut you'll get will depend on the effects and flavors of the berries used as ingredients. Okay, so that's going to be a mechanic that we literally just have to look up. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Oh, it's so close to being the old flavor system. Interesting. It even takes calories into account. Let's make... You know, I think this one might be for Hoopa. We could just go with like 3 persims. Let's get a sense of the different effects first. So, Cherry, Chesto, and Pecha. So that's 10 in 3 different areas. Let's make the donut. Order received. Let me get started at once. God damn it, that animation's actually really cute. Okay, so that's our rainbow donut. Cherry rainbow donut. A donut of indescribable flavor thanks to its varied ingredients, including cherry berry. It activates Hoopa's powers when eaten. Okay. One lovely donut ready to eat. Ancha got a donut. Pia! Oh, God freaking damn it. They did it again. They freaking did it again, didn't they? It was the curry and Galar. It was the Galar, the sandwiches in Paldea. I thought we'd escape the food, but now it's donuts. Now, let's be off to our destination, Hoopa. You're not going to eat here? If you recall, the thrust of my request was to make a donut that would give Hoopa a surge of power. I need to put Hoopa's surge to power to use at a particular spot. Our spot lies on the banks of the Saison Canal. It's close to the Justice Dojo. I no longer understand what Ancha's trying to do. Do you? Ancha, could you let us in on what your plan is here? Certainly. I owe you all at least that much. I suppose you can even come along and see. Let's reconvene along the Saison Canal banks. You're some kind of a freaky kid, girl. I don't know why I walked outside. I already have established that you can just fast travel from interiors in this game. Alright, let's go. Do 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 do. It does feel good to be playing this again. Oh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I know that sound. There was something shiny. Where was there something shiny? It's not a particularly high priority, to be honest, but... screw it. I've already nearly got a completely full shiny living dex. It's not a priority for the Pokemon I could get here. Seems everyone is here except for Urbain. Wait up! You asked for Team MZ's help. Don't leave out the leader. Oh god, we're screwed. We can't let Urbain be involved. Very well. Now that Urbain has arrived, let's begin. Hang on, Ancha. I'm here for whatever's about to happen, but you still haven't told us what you're trying to do. Oh yes, I'm sorry. I was so wholly focused on making donuts that I forgot to explain why. My goal is this. To catch a fine legendary Pokemon for my dear mama. That's a hell of a goal. I have some concerns. Let's hear her out first. People truly can't grasp what they haven't seen for themselves, I suppose. Look here, if you would. Uh-huh. What is this? Ugh, it's all squirmy. Are my eyes playing tricks, or are there some other place through there? Have your donut, Hoopa, and show them what you can do. Yah! Uh-oh. Excellent! It opened as planned. And this is the moment we realize that this girl might be dangerous. Why did the squirmy spot grow to look like the hole in a donut or something? I'm very pleased with your help, Team MZ. As you see, my donuts cause Hoopa to experience a surge of mysterious power. With that power, Hoopa can use a move that will let us travel through this distortion. And with that, I'm off to catch that fine legendary Pokemon. Be back shortly. Oh dear God, no. What? You're going in there? Who is this child? I've got a feeling that things in Lumiose are about to get weird again. I have many concerns. Whatever's going on, we can't just leave Ancha there by herself. Right, let's all follow after her. Alright. Let's do it. It's go time. Yeah, I'll feel better as long as you're with us, Quill. I mean, you probably should. I am ridiculously powerful. And there, once again, with the camera angles, is the reason why all of our outfit choices have shorts instead of just open skirts. Ooh. What is this place? These buildings look just like the ones in Lumiose, but the sky isn't right at all. Wherever we are, we've got to find Ansha. I have no idea what's going on, but we can't leave a kid in here alone. Should we split up to look for her? What do you think, Quill? Good God, no. That's a horrible idea. We don't even know where we are. Splitting up? Some totally unfamiliar place? Maybe Quill would be fine, but no way am I going off searching alone. It's okay. I'm here too. Oh God, he's right. If we don't stick together, Urbain will do something stupid. It's settled then. How shall we pair up? I'm taking... These would both lead to the same conclusion. That sounds best. We'll make two fairly balanced pairs, skill-wise. Urbain and I will try that direction, then. Be careful, Naveen. Alright. Alright, it forced me to the bottom. Things okay over there, Urbain? Yeah, we're fine. Let's find Ansha, quick. Well, at least our phones still work here. If something happens, let us know. Oh, sweet, they got 5G in the mysterious space anus dimension. Let's look for any spines of Ansha. Ooh. Hello. Alright, we don't have a particularly useful map. I'm not seeing any shinies. Not seeing any wild Pokemon. Whoops. How can we even be in a place like this? That is a good question. Hello, small child? The actual area doesn't seem very big. Well, look! Oh, Mankey! Hey, Mankey! Hello? We've just spotted a Mankey. Have you seen any Pokemon where you are? Yep, one's here too. So, even though this place looks like Lumiose, it's got Pokemon that Lumiose doesn't. I hope Ansha doesn't get attacked by any of these wild Pokemon. She's probably about as prepared as like, she's probably more prepared than we are. Kiki! Oh. Angie monkeys. Hello, Angie monkeys. Alright. You guys want to fight? That's on you. But I did bring a Mewtwo to this fight. You are level 110. Okay, now, Zygarde, do your thing. Zygarde, it's time. Unleash your powers. Hey! Urbain, Naveen, are you okay? Those Mankey, they certainly were strong, weren't they? Yeah, they were level 110. Yeah, they were a real handful. Do you think there's some sort of power floating around in here that makes Pokemon stronger? I'm getting more and more worried. We've got to find Ansha. Wait, look over there! There she goes! After her! Alright, let me make sure my boxes are well sorted for capturing more new things. Sure. Hello. Why, hello again, Team MZ. Unfortunately, the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after seems to be elsewhere. Ah, Ansha, I'm sorry. Wait, hold that thought. This place is dangerous. We've got to get out of here. Do we? I'm not particularly bothered. But if the fine Pokemon I'm after isn't here, I suppose there's not much point in staying. Why don't I accompany you back? Okay. What a relief to see regular old Lumiose again. Hey, Quill. I think we ought to let Vinny know about what's happened here. Yeah, honestly, probably. What's up, Ansha? Look, up there! Oh god, what do you see? Oh! Oh, okay. Mega Dimension. Well, looks like we ripped a hole in space-time. Again. At least we've confirmed that the donuts I made here can indeed get us to that other space. Thank you for your assistance, Team MZ. Your reputation is well earned. You're the one who made the donut, Chef Ansha. But back up for a second. What was that other space besides weird? I don't fully understand it myself. Then rushing headlong into it was bold of you. Reckless, one might say. I'm a girl on a mission, after all. Oh, God, no, I was right. Oh, dear God. There's gonna be a Mega Rayquaza fight in this DLC. Oh, God, it's probably gonna be like a level 100 or level 200 Mega Rayquaza or something. Oh, that's gonna be terrifying. I simply must catch that fine Pokemon I saw about 6 months ago in that space. As cool as that is, it's still pretty reckless. Hello, Team MZ. I take it you're keeping yourselves busy as always. Oh, did somebody borrow money from this guy again? Urbain? I can hear you, you know. Yeah, who gives a shit? Besides, it's not like any of you would be stupid enough to borrow money off the Rust Syndicate. Only a real idiot would do that. Oh, I assume Urbain is there. Urbain, I swear to God. I swear to God, Urbain. Now, listen. There's something important I want to discuss. Come over to my office. All of you. He still won't take no for an answer, I see. If we've all got to go, what should we do with Ansha? How about we leave her here and not walk her into the local Yakuza office, okay? No need to worry about me. I can remain here alone, thank you. I'm quite used to it. That's very mature of you to offer, but would you know what to do if a guest came in? That's a big if. What do you think, Quill? No, I absolutely don't think we should take the little girl with us to the local Yakuza office. That's insane. Okay, well, I guess we're taking her to the local Yakuza office. Yeah, I think you're right. Bringing a kid to the Rust Syndicate seems iffy. Yes! But I guess she'll be fine as long as we're all there, especially you, Quill. Right, if she could help us save us all from that tower, I'm sure a visit to the Rust Syndicate is no sweat. If she could help save us all from the tower... I don't know. What are you talking about? You'd be more cautious if you'd ever been inside the Rust Syndicate HQ yourself, Naveen. Okay, Hyperspace Lumiose Survey number 1. Complete these missions to demystify the strange dimension that seems to be leaking into Lumiose City. You could take on these missions alongside your main missions and side missions. So change which mission has guidance enabled. Okay. So these are actually accessible at different points. And they're just as tough as they were for me because I was at that point, I guess. I don't know how far you had to go into the main game to access these. Cool. Alright, Rust Syndicate. We can do that. Hello there. Just so none of you do anything stupid, this is the god of death. If you cross me, I will kill you. We clear on that? You two hear that? Again? Just be careful. Hello, everybody. Again, just to reiterate, if any of you try anything shady, I command the god of death. You will drop dead where you stand. That tooltip actually looked like it might have been really important, but it was off the screen too fast for me to read it. Vinny, did you join the Rust Syndicate? Come on, use your head. He's just here to talk business. More importantly, who's the little lady? New Team MZ member? Mysterious Child. She's a client of ours. Is that so? Guess it's no surprise you big shots would have a lot of people asking favors of you now. People such as me, as it happens. Here's the deal. There's more weirdness going down in Lumiose, and the Rust Syndicate's been looking into it. While the fine eggheads at Quizartica were studying the impact of that nasty business with the tower, they found something else. Their instruments picked up some weird readings, different than Mega Power. Ordinarily, Quizartica Inc. would investigate these abnormal readings on our own. But Vinny and his colleagues have their hands full cleaning up the mess from the tower, plus getting Lumiose's redevelopment back on track. So the Rust Syndicate agreed to help them out. After all, we gotta protect our investments. I mean our city. We started investigating, and then what should pop up but that bizarre thing over Centrico Plaza? Now, I know you Team MZ kiddos get tangled up in every little mess that crops up in Lumiose. So why don't you go ahead and spill everything you know for us? Okay, doesn't seem to be any harm in that. Let me make sure I understand correctly. A donut from Miss Ancha and a move used by Hoopa allowed you to travel through one of these distortions into a space beyond it? That mystery space must have been where those odd ratings came from. I think we can surmise that the move Hoopa used is Hyperspace Hole. Damn, Vinny, you are surprisingly learned. An alternate Lumiose access through a hyperspace hole. Why don't we just call it Hyperspace Lumiose for now? Simpler than spelling that out every time. Now let's get to business. We've got to learn about Hyperspace Lumiose so we can sort out that distortion over the tower. And to get into hyperspace, it sounds like we need two things. The Mademoiselle and her Pokemon. What that means for you, kid, is that you'd better get used to this little lady being part of the crew. I'm fine with that. She's actually interesting. Team MZ is going to need her if you all intend on diving in and investigating hyperspace Lumiose. You want to involve her? Not your call, is it? Nor mine. The little lady gets to decide for herself whether she's in or out. I'd be delighted to learn more about hyperspace Lumiose. That's the spirit. Consider yourself in charge, Quill. Your new job is to survey hyperspace Lumiose. Okay, I can do that. Now, I'm sure scouring the city for distortion seems like it'd be a slog, which is why I've prepared an upgrade for your map app. Hyperspace distortions have appeared all over the city, serving as entry points into hyperspace Lumiose. They can be located using the handy items on your map. Old distortions close and new distortions appear at sunrise and sunset each day. Oh, okay. That's interesting. When your map app open, you can press minus to hide other icons and show distortions only. Removing information unrelated to hyperspace distortions would simplify things and let you focus on your hyperspace survey work. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Fascinating. You saw how the space for information on that distortion over the tower was totally blank, yeah? It's gonna stay that way unless you get going on some good survey work, kid. Some other hyperspace distortions showed up on your map, right? You can start with those. Word of warning, those. Those things probably won't sit there waiting for you forever. What do you mean? They seem to phase in and out of existence. Consider that another quirk of hyperspace Lumiose for you to learn more about. As for what else to study, we'll tell you once you go through a distortion. Then I shall put all into making more donuts. Let us rendezvous back at Hotel Z so I can resume my donut duties, Quill. We're clearly just the Rust Syndicate's pawns here, but this research work certainly bears doing. What Naveen said, and we ought to look into the distortions for Ancha's sake, too. These ought to be of some help in your research, Quill. 20 Ultra Balls. Oh, that's right. I have a code to pop in. You've got to learn all you can about hyperspace Lumiose, so everyone in regular space Lumiose can breathe easy. Get out there and show us what you can do. I'll have Quizartico Inc. get word out to the public that we're actively investigating these distortions. Then I guess we'd better get busy ordering up some more donuts from Chef Ancha. Yep, you'd better. If anything else comes up, I'll be in touch. My kitchen awaits. See you there. So that's right. There's actually... Let's see. I made a note of a code here. Not that. Okay. So, mystery gift, code password, and this is going to be a long one. My code was U517438 YVY C3KS5. And that gives me a little bit of a bonus. Never say no to more balls. And hold on. Yes, we need to check our mystery gifts. Alright, let's check the news. So, there was... how did that Charizard gift work? Let's look up the information on that. Charizard... Okay. So the code here is B1G000 6. And that gives me a gifted Charizard. Hey, Charizard. Alright. Charizard with Solar Beam. Not bad. How are we on my other items? I am definitely going to need more Hyper Potions. Balls seem fine. We've got a ridiculous quantity of candy. So let's make sure we get our Hyper Potions before we begin this. Also apparently healing. Yes, I want to buy... Honestly, I'm rich enough. We'll just buy 60 max potions. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure what the different donut qualities do in regard to the portals. Welcome to Ansha's Donuts. I want to make a donut. Let's make something that is specifically spicy focused. I don't want to use up my only Chopple, a Babiri, and I don't frickin' know. Another cherry. So we're gonna make a spicy donut. A cherry curry donut. A donut featuring authentic curry prepared with fried cherry berry. It's got plenty of spice. Okay. I think having a goodly supply of donuts will do wonders for your hyperspace survey. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make a few different ones for now. A Chesto Cream donut. Let's just make one of each donut type just to see what this ends up doing. I don't really know how these differentiate their effects. And finally, the Espear berries. Cool. Wow, Chef Ancha, you make a mean donut. A donut's level boost will increase the levels of all Pokemon in your party by the level shown. This boost can provide an important leg up in battle against high-level opponents in Hyperspace Lumiose. The donut energy Hoopa receives from a donut will determine how long you can remain in hyperspace. You'll want to take this into account if you hope to take your time exploring Hyperspace Lumiose. Okay. If you're lucky, a donut can also provide special effects called flavor powers. These effects can provide a range of benefits from aiding your Pokemon in battle to helping you catch the Pokemon you seek. Okay, that's pretty cool. Getting into the donut business? Guess you have to make your hotel stand out somehow. Oh, never mind the donuts. We've got a rare Pokemon here. Piaha? Looks like Hoopa, the Mischief Pokemon. I've heard its mysterious loops can warp space itself. But let's hold that thought. Quill, you saw some Mankey? I know they don't live in Lumiose, so when I saw you'd registered one, I went poking around. People are chatting away online about all this hyperspace stuff, and I had a hunch that it was connected to your Mankey sighting. I bet I could get all kinds of fascinating data from Pokemon in hyperspace. You've got to get on it. Though maybe I do feel a little bad about piling more work on you. A little. Anyway, the real point of my visit is, I've powered up your Pokedex. Thanks for using your Rotom iPad. Your Pokedex has been updated. You can now check the Hyperspace Pokedex. Ooh. Bet you can't wait to dive back in and get your hands dirty in hyperspace now. Happy digging. May I ask who that lively woman was? Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. She gets us to do her research. She's rather remarkable, but, well, don't worry about her. Getting back on topic. The next step to investigate Hyperspace Lumiose would be to check out one of those distortions. Quite right, and I'll stand by to prepare more investigatory aid in donut form. Find distortions on your map and dive through them to survey Hyperspace Lumiose. Okay. So let's go do a proper... Oh, more research tasks. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Can't wait to see some of the Pokemon here. We've got 4 new Megas we know about right off the bat. Alright, let's start. Let's do one distortion survey before we end today's episode. Dragonite, you can take point. Oh. Is it actually inside the wild zone? I think it is. Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Yeah, not too worried about an alpha Magikarp. Yep, that looks like a mysterious space anus to me. When you give Hoopa a donut, it will open up a portal that allows you to enter hyperspace. Okay. Check the description of each hyperspace distortion and choose the most suitable donut for that distortion, then off you go to survey Hyperspace Lumiose. As time passes within a pocket of hyperspace, Hoopa's donut energy will gradually be consumed. Once it runs out, you'll have to halt your survey work and return to regular Lumiose. Okay. Sure. 3 should be fine. I can only assume we're going to end up upgrading our ability to make donuts. Alright, let's see what new thing we can find in here. That is cool that it's apparently just going to cycle between distortions day by day. So we are looking for something new. Appears you've made it to hyperspace Lumiose. I'll put Mr. Corbeau on the phone. Hey, got yourself sorted out on the donut front, did you? Don't forget to thank Ansha and Hoopa. Now that you're all set, allow me to formally send you a hyperspace survey request with some tasks to accomplish while you're in there. They'll make it easier to keep track of what you have to do in hyperspace Lumiose. It'd be a huge help if you could accumulate 7,000 points or so. That'll move our research forward. You'd probably have to visit hyperspace Lumiose a few times to get enough points. When you enter a pocket of hyperspace, you'll be given 3 survey tasks to accomplish. Check what you should focus on before you set out. By completing these tasks and earning points, you'll help propel the work of Corbeau and his team. Yep, so good luck out there, huh? Alright. Destroy floating Pokeballs, destroy boulders, use the catch window. Okay. Who's probably in the best position? Okay. Cool. Let's get him. Wait, no. Vinipedes are ones I've already seen. Okay. I don't care about the ones I've already seen. Do these count as the boulders? No. Okay. Use catch windows. Okay, these are teleporters. Cool. Spinnerax, we already have those. Those are sludges. Time is limited. Time is limited. Okay, that's a floaty thing. Those are boulders. Ground type moves. Let's go. Cool. Okay. More Vinipedes. I don't know what the catch window is. God damn it. Okay. Is the catch window after I finish damaging a Pokemon? And then it goes into like a vulnerable state for a minute? I mean, we may as well test it. Okay, that is the catch window. Good, let's go. Was it this button to roll? Yes. Good. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what that is. But we destroyed it, and that's what counts. God damn it. Oof, this was not a particularly good exploration. Alright, let's go. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I am not going to get my other activities done before the hyperspace hole closes. Okay. Let's do another one before we stop for today. They don't take very long, and I did learn some pretty important information about how they functionally work. Here we go. This looks promising. Okay, let's go. Hoopa, do your thing. Okay, those are pneumals, which we've already got. That's a breakable. Catch 3 species of Pokemon. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Let's go. Catch 3 species, use the catch window, destroy floating Pokeballs. So, destroy floating Pokeballs is the only one that is particularly difficult. Let's get a good look. Okay, Sandygast. Here's a number 2. Hello, gentlemen. Cool. Get him. Cool. We should probably get another one just so we can evolve it for the sake of the living dex. Okay, let's go. God damn it. Cool. Yes, I am aware it's not going to stay open for long. God damn it. Catching these, catching everything in a distortion is surprisingly difficult. It just does not give you a lot of time here at the start. Okay, here is our 3rd species. Let's go. Cool. Catching stronger ones out here is going to be a real challenge. Alright, we got you. Break the bat. We've destroyed 3 floating Pokeballs. We've destroyed 4 floating Pokeballs. We need another floating Pokeball we can get to easily, which is right there. Okay, Hyper Berries. That's how we're going to do it. A bonus ball has appeared in this dimension. Okay, so Hyper Berries are going to be the key to making, like, really long-lasting distortions, then. Honestly, let's keep going. Let's see if we can't push this. Let's see if we can't push this to 7,000 points. We should be over 4,000 now. So we just need to read and act quickly. Floating Pokeballs, wild Pokemon, patches of brambles. Okay. Five catches shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Let's go with a Light of Ruin. Cool. Cool. Get him. It looks like we're getting fully healed when we leave these things as well. Cool. Excellent. We should also be looking for purloin while we are in here. Alright, there's a purloin. Cool. Alright, let's get him. Okay. No, get this one. There we go, just throw it a bunch. So now we just need to destroy the Pokeballs and Brambles. Okay. Here's a third Pokeball. Okay. Destroy patches of Brambles. Charizard undoubtedly can handle that. We just have to find them. Which unfortunately is proving to be a challenge. Damn it. Damn it, I'm not seeing any Brambles at all. Shit. And we're only good for 1,500 points. If we can find the Brambles immediately and destroy them, we might be able to pull this off. Nope, we have failed. Damn it, I'm really invested in pulling this off in this episode now, though. Okay, the next hyperspace hole is over here. And that's got a something. Alright. Hyperspace, hyperspace. Here we go. Alright, let's go. We really want to prioritize these floating Pokeballs as well, so we can get stronger berries. Okay, catch Alpha Pokemon. Understood. Alright, let's go. Mewtwo. Okay, Zygarde. God damn it. This thing is such a pain in the ass. We do not have a lot of time here. Fine. Time for Nihil Light. Cool. Alright. Okay, we got that. We need to move fast. We need sparkles. We need floating Pokeballs. We're at 8 of 20. We need another Pokeball. Oh, these are Gimme Ghoul coins. That's interesting. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, I know that my time is very limited. We just need 2 more shinies. There's our ball. Okay. We have finished this point of the hyperspace survey. Cool. And we grab this one. Okay. Bonus ball. Oh my god, I want that. I want that. I want that bonus ball. Give me the bonus ball. What do we get for this one? A crap load of hyper berries. That is perfect. We have achieved our objective. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. You have our gratitude. Please come to Mr. Corbeau's office so we can discuss our next steps. We'll see you here soon. Okay. I think that is going to do it for today. In terms of new Pokemon, we got a good chunk of them. We really, really don't need all of these extras. That's interesting. Once they're out of hyperspace, they're reverting to fairly normal level ranges. Interesting. How are we already doing on the hyper berries? Pretty good, honestly. Alright. So I think that was a good first look at the Mega Dimension DLC. Obviously, it will be continued, but I'm afraid that's going to have to wait until the next one.